It's your hat dangle.
Your daily hour with me.
Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines.
And live.
Forever. Maybe. I don't know. I'm feeling like death a little bit.
Already lived forever.
Yeah, I've already lived forever. I went over and reached for the VCR over there. If you didn't know, last night, viewers, I got the booster. Booster.
You've been boosted.
I'm boosted.
Got a little boost.
Made me feel sick.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, hey, doctor, give me that sickness.
Hit me with a real thick one, please.
But it's better than, I guess, getting the virus or whatever it is. I got the flu and the COVID vaccine at the same time in the same arm.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have gotten it in 2 arms. The guy asked me, he's like, you want it in 1 or 2 arms? And he didn't give me any advice. I said, what do you think? He was like, you gotta choose.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't even tell you, like, pros and cons of the two?
Yeah.
So that's like, I can see maybe if you get it in both arms, it might hurt more in that arm than otherwise.
Yeah.
But maybe, if you get it in either arm, you couldn't really sleep on either side because it would be a...
Oh, yeah. Sleeping was hard.
Yeah, sleeping hard already, huh?
Yeah, I had to sleep, either on one side or on my direct back, and I'm a side flipper, I think.
Yeah. Which side do you sleep on? Both of them?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Switch it off, but last night I had to switch off between straight back and the other side, but it was...
Oh.
It's kind of a weird combination of being very tired, but also having a hard time sleeping.
Yeah.
Which I guess is what insomniacs are feeling or something like
Ooh.
that. But maybe I should have gotten 2 arms, but I don't really know. There's something with getting the flu and the booster at the same time.
Really?
Because they're like, well, do you want 1 day of pretty bad flu, mild flu and mild virus COVID symptoms? Or do you want 1 day of half symptoms for 2 days?
Right.
And I opted for 1 day of pretty badness, I guess. Which I don't feel that much worse than the second day. Well, I think the second day I was maybe I was worse. After the second vaccine, I was unable to get up, I think.
Yeah, I remember on my second vaccine, first time around, I was mostly okay for most of the day, and then took a severe downturn as soon as it started getting dark. I got it before work on that day, and I worked all day.
Yeah.
And then after that, I got home from work, and I was like, I'm feeling pretty good. Maybe it's going to be fine. And then by 8 p.m., I was like, wow, I feel actually like shit.
Uh-oh, am I going to get worse? It's about 24 hours since I got it.
No. This was 12 hours after I got it, maybe.
Oh, okay.
And then I couldn't sleep, had a really rough night, and the next day I didn't feel great, but I felt pretty bad actually that next day, but not as bad as the night. So you might have already made it the worst of it, probably.
Yeah, I think I might be feeling better. It's hard to tell. I'm still trying to judge myself. I did have a thermometer, and I was at 99.3 degrees.
That's really normal.
You're supposed to be at 98.5.
Yeah, but you don't ever actually stay at 98.5 constantly. Yeah, you're constantly fluctuating up and down,
Well, 99.3, they say not a fever.
Yeah.
Not until you're at 101 or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I have been getting the chills and stuff, but that means that it's working. I was a little bit concerned that I didn't get a good dose yesterday.
Uh-huh. Thought they were anti-vaxxers and didn't give you the right stuff.
Yeah.
Gave you sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar injection.
It's a weird thing. It's not like other drugs or something. You're like, oh, I need more of that drug because I need to get have a better result. This is some kind of self-replicating thing or something. You get it, and then it doesn't matter how much you have, maybe. Just eat a tiny bit, and then it does its thing because it's kind of alive in a way.
Yeah, it fights it somehow. It's like you're initiating an immune response.
So I haven't gotten the flu in years either, so sometimes I'm hesitant to get the flu vaccine, but now I'm just trying to get all the vaccines. I don't know, they had some other ones available at Rite Aid. I almost signed up for those too, but I didn't.
Whatever you got. What else are they trying to vaccinate you from?
Well, they offered GPAP, but I got that one in like September.
Oh.
So I'm definitely good on that one. Like, that would have been probably too much if I got that one again. Because you're only supposed to get it once every like 10 years or something.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't need it since September, October.
Oh, we could get like rabies and
yeah, tetanus.
tetanus.
And maybe.
Probably time for me to get my tetanus again. Maybe I'll throw that in there.
Yeah, you ever stabbed yourself on a rusty thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
yeah?
often.
Oh, I didn't do this. Oh, that's okay.
How long do you think we've been here?
We're going to have to use our thought.
Usually we go over when we're talking because I like ask you questions or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I sit on the couch here. Usually it goes over.
You stab yourself on a rusty thing?
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time.
I would say like once every couple of months or so.
What?
Yeah. But you just wash it out real good afterwards. And then you like pay really close attention to your jaw for a while.
You know your lockjaw?
Like my jaw feeling like harder to open than usual, and you're like, is there like a weird catching on my jaw now? Or like, do I have lockjaw? Should I go to the hospital? But I haven't, and I think I'm fine. I think that if I had tetanus, I would have died by now, probably.
Yeah.
So I'm probably fine without tetanus.
What do you do if you start feeling lockjaw?
It's too late then, actually.
Yeah. You're like, uh-oh.
You're like, oh, I guess I should have gone to the doctor.
Well.
Like, yesterday.
And then your jaw's locked?
Yeah, and then I think you can't eat, and then you die. You starve.
Yeah, you gotta get a bag.
You lose that game, don't starve.
Yeah. I'm trying to fight that game. You gotta get that stomach bag.
Oh, yeah.
They just put the paste in your stomach like RoboCop. You know?
That'd be pretty convenient. I wonder if any like big business types just do that instead of having to stop and eat.
It seems like it'd be convenient, but I think that sac is prone to infection.
Ew.
Yeah. So, because it's like in your body.
Yeah.
So, an open wound. Basically, it's an open wound.
Yeah. Not supposed to be there.
Yeah. I mean, if you really, I guess you gotta swallow. But I like eating. You could just wear a diaper or something too. You're trying to just like be lazy and eliminate all your bodily functions like eating and breathing.
Diaper sounds like less easy.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more to clean, which I think cleaning is like the part of laziness that you don't want to do most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time, cleaning, anything that adds more to cleaning is like less lazy, I think, somehow.
If you're doing the stuff and like, why are you alive? I took a I took a health test because when you work for the government, they're trying to tell you to be healthy.
Uh-huh.
And then they have these quizzes. Maybe it might be insurance. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to trick me, but they're like have this thing called the well.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, have you dipped into the well? And they they have
the well.
The well is like they have like resources for stress. But like on the top it says like suicide hotline.
Whoa.
And then under it says like meditation. Like here's a number for a psychiatrist. Like we'll pay for it and stuff because like the government doesn't want you going crazy, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's nice in a way. But I think it's like libel. They're trying not to be libel.
Yeah, it's like I was saying this. Everyone who was like, all this stuff, they're making people get vaccinated, and they're like, I was talking to someone who really thought they're trying to legislate ethics, or they're trying to legislate morality or something like that. And I'm like, I think they're just, like, don't want to have to pay huge medical bills for people who they're, like, paying insurance for. So you're a financial liability if you're sick, basically. Because they're, like, paying money for your insurance. Yeah. But their rates go up if like more people are sick and injured and all that stuff. So the healthier they can keep you, the less money they have to pay. And that's like secretly that's the wheel that's turning everything really deep down in that is
I
like
think so.
making sure it makes financial sense. So the vaccines, yeah, definitely like this helping you like not go crazy or get, unhealthy behaviors or something.
Yeah. What's the moral? The morals is that you should get a vaccine morally.
I think it's because you're not getting the vaccine for yourself generally. It's
Yeah.
like you're getting the vaccine so that you don't spread the virus all over the place.
That's a plus, but I'm kind of doing it selfishly a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like I have an electric car, and I don't really care about the environment that much. I mean, it would be awful
If we didn't have one.
if we didn't have an environment and if like it was very hot and everything, but whatever. I guess some people are very into it, but I just don't want to got.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get sick. So, but the well has these. Today I took a quiz or whatever, like a survey, and they're like, how would you rate your fulfillment in your life? Like from 1 to 5. How fulfilled are you feeling?
Well, fulfilled?
Fulfilled, and like, are you eating well? How's your whatever? All these funny questions that are silly. They're silly to me. And I just told them that I'm doing really good, like on everything. I'm like, how do you feel? How do you feel? I'm like, I am completely fulfilled.
You get an award for being the best, most fulfilled, and healthiest employee they've got.
They're like, how much do you exercise? I'm like, every day. Yeah.
That's good.
So I'm trying to get their numbers up. I'm very healthy. They're like, hey, fill out this survey about your mental health and physical health. So, like, do you have loved ones or something that you can trust?
I have a lot of loved ones.
I have so many. Yes, I do. So that's the government. I'm like, yep. Well, the surveys, and then they say, hey, numbers are up, guys.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing a good job here at the government. Like, the people, they're saying they're really fulfilled.
Everyone's fulfilled, and they're all dipping into the well.
They're so fulfilled. I was like, man, I don't know what's going to happen if I say that I'm, like, really, really fulfilled every time. At the end of it, they're going to be like, we don't actually believe you. But I don't think anybody's looking. Like a lot of things. That thing, at least. It's just like the number.
Plugging it into, like, big number computer.
Yeah.
Number mine.
So, I'm helping the government with their statistics. Yeah, that was today, though. I was actually feeling, like, pretty bad, though, for the first time. Like, I got a headache. Maybe almost a fever. Not quite. I got the chills and my body hurt.
How was last night after the program? Did you start feeling it, like, right away, or how did it go this time?
I started feeling a little bit of a sore arm, but I didn't feel it really until today. Probably, about 12 hours. Yeah, 12 hours later, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, you woke up like it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense, because it's like, it takes a while. Yeah.
I'm going to go to sleep, but this is the only time when I'm here when it's a real test of what it takes to do this program here.
You're like, I don't want to be here for an hour today, so that's like when you really got to be there.
That's the day when it's the true test. Of all these other days, it's,
yeah.
And I also like to think that I haven't been so sick that I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
On the actual day, last time I had the second vaccine, I was kind of, maybe we could look at that episode up, but I was like wearing sunglasses and being like, oh.
Yeah.
And then there was like the day after my grandmother passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she's dead. That was in February, and that was not a great day, but I was like, oh, this is the test, my test. And then before that, I only had like the flu, like a major flu in like 2014 or something like that. And I got a pretty crazy flu, but I still did the program.
Is that the one on the porch? You're out on the porch?
Yeah, I don't know why I was on the porch. Was I delirious? What was I doing on the porch? Like,
it was too hot inside or something? Or fever? I don't know.
Doesn't seem like a good place to be on the porch. But
yeah.
But like, because I wouldn't have had it set up on the porch.
Yeah,
like, I would have had to like set up everything.
I don't know why you were on the porch.
And then I was like laying down or something. I thought I was laying down on like the swinging chair.
Yeah, you were on the swinging chair on the porch.
Why was I out? Why would I be outside? Like I would have to redo the whole setup. Seemed like it'd be a pain.
That does seem a little, delirious.
I wonder if I had good reason. I don't know. We don't have anybody to go look it up. My brother's watching all these like newfangled YouTube dummies. Which is like we were doing this before them,
Yeah.
And they call that bad word that I don't like to say, The P word.
Oh yeah. The V word.
The P.
P word.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But they have like.
I know.
They have some guy viewers. If you know. If you don't know, you don't get to know.
You don't know.
If you know, then now you know.
You already know. You know what we're talking about, viewers.
But you're in on this.
You know what we mean.
But they have some guy who's like pulling stuff up,
Oh yeah?
He's like, hey, remember that time I was on the thing? And they're like, oh, they got some guy back there.
What?
Like doing stuff?
No, that's editing.
Oh, it is?
He's not doing it live, I bet.
Oh. Okay.
Like, oh, remember that time? And then they're like, you remember that time, right? Guy who is bringing in the videos? And he's like, oh, yes, of course I do. And then they edit it in.
Oh.
Definitely. You can't do that live.
Some trick.
I really would doubt it's live.
I'm going to.
Yeah. The beauty of editing. You do all kinds of things.
Forgot about editing.
Yeah.
Those guys are heavily edited, too.
Yeah, they're always like saying one sentence, and then they're like, another sentence. It's like they can't even say like a paragraph together without having to edit it, which seems exhausting in terms of like how they're shooting this stuff. Like the shooting and editing sounds like not a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Apparently it must be fun to watch, although I don't quite understand it myself.
They get through the time. It's like you watch the things and then you destroy your day.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's like, well, I did this the whole time. Yeah.
I've been doing that with our little 24-hour live stream. You can go on the YouTube. There's a live stream where it'll just play you back to back to back to back, 24 hours a day episodes of YDHWM.
Watch that thing.
We set that up, and I just like turn it on and then just blast through. I'll be like, oh, there's an hour done, and like tell how far time is going because like the show's over. It's like, oh, that must have been an hour. I was just like listening to the show.
Yeah. What have we been doing this whole time? We just like, how did we even start that? We were just like, oh, just leave it. Like I think I left it on. I left the live stream on just like with the room.
Yeah.
All night, and I was like, you can just do this, huh?
Yeah. I can't believe it took us that long to figure it out, because I have watched 24-hour live streams on YouTube before that are like music channels or something like that. So it's like, it's not no added work for us, I guess, really.
Yeah, very little. Well, aren't you're putting a lot of effort into it though, actually, right now, aren't you? Like,
yeah, it's sort of secret effort. It's like, because I'm pretending that we already have the like entire archive, totally 100% there. But really, we've got more than half of the episodes ready to go, and now kind of the long part is just like filling in all those gaps.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I gotta eat these pills today. Yeah, because it's more important to eat these pills. I think it's more important.
You need those pills.
I'm feeling not the best.
Yeah.
Well, hey, longer than 15 minutes.
I thought it might be. I want to.
I'm feeling very weak.
It's not going to be right back. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm singing the church song. I didn't finish it. Oh yeah. What part was that? I will go, Lord, if you. Oh, it's almost over. That's the end of the song. I don't need to sing the end of it. That's a good song. I think, yeah, I guess that's a good song. I don't know. Oh yeah, what was I talking to you? I'm going to breakfast. I'm heading to breakfast now. I'm going to have breakfast with my mom. And I think my stepdad. Yeah. And, that's that. I need to make some more money. Somehow. I don't know how. I'm going to work tonight. I guess I'll make money there. You know?
What's all about?
Where am I? Oh, I'm leaving you a message. I forgot. I just spaced out.
Whoa.
Complete space out.
These beat pills do not smell good.
Complete space out. Did not remember that I was leaving you a message.
I guess I'm gonna eat the beet pills first. Even yeah, because I want them at the bottom. They don't smell good,
Oh yeah.
but I'm gonna eat them.
Cover that stuff up. Who's
Hi.
that?
Hi. What's that song? That's some like classical song, isn't it? I don't know.
I think it's like Looney Tunes and it's like I think it's Wagner actually. You know Wagner?
Not personally.
Yeah, but what about? Are you familiar with his work?
I'm sure I've heard it, but I couldn't name a Wagner song.
Flight of the Valkyrie is dun 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 dun. You know, play that song?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, Wagner was a composer. He was German, and it's spelled like Wagner. It looks like Wagner.
Oh, okay.
Wagner.
Wagner.
And he was very popular in like the late 1800s, and then he was co-opted by the Nazis.
Whoa.
Because he was they had, like German stuff, but then so then for a long time it was you couldn't listen to Wagner, and even like Curb Your Enthusiasm, you know that show?
Uh-huh.
It's like very Jewish,
Yeah.
and they had like some jokes about he was like listening to Wagner, like you can't listen to Wagner.
Oh, that's a lot of pills. You showing them this? How many pills that is? A lot.
But like then I had and people like listen to Wagner. Yeah, it's just classical music or something. But maybe it's like racist to listen to it or something. But then the Looney Tunes did that short cartoon with Wagner songs.
I think the short cartoon had like Bugs Bunny and like drag basically.
Yeah, it's opera stuff though.
Oh,
They
yeah.
used to do that in the they used to not allow men women
It's like
in
Greek
the theater.
Greek theater too, huh?
Yeah, well it's just
Theater rules.
yeah, theater, so they had the thing. I mean, who would have thought maybe the Nazis were a little bit, they weren't thinking very well, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that was before them, though. That was when they were doing the thing. But, I don't know what I was saying. I just wanted to say
Wagner.
I know about Wagner and could say stuff about Wagner.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
But, it's called the Ring Cycle. And he made a lot of songs. Yeah, is that thing shaking? I want to do this thing. Can you shake the camera? And then I'm going to fall around like Star Trek? Like this. Oh. I'm falling. All right. I think if I wanted to go...
Ooh, that was dangerous.
If I wanted to go through with it... Oh, I'm kind of tired after that.
Oh, almost fell off.
Should have dumped all the stuff off the table, but that would have been too much. Not worth it. But yesterday the fan was shaking the camera a little bit, and I was talking about the whole Star Trek thing. Yeah, Wagner, Ring Cycle. Maybe not racist. I mean, how long? When do we forgive Wagner? You know, I mean,
It was really Wagner's fault, I think.
yeah.
But maybe we just need like a non-Nazi group to take it back, like Maybe it can be like a gay song now. Maybe they just need to like dig deeper into that Wagner's thing, you know. That's like how Trump ruined someone, the village people.
Yeah, the village
Right?
people, the old Navy.
Yeah.
Was it in the Navy? What song is it?
No, isn't it? Is it Macho Man?
YMCA.
YMCA? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Which
He
really?
didn't even do the YMCA dance.
No.
He just did his weird.
He didn't. He had a weird like jerk off dance.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know.
I know what you mean. Oh yeah. That's not even the YMCA dance.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. I need to talk about him. But yeah. Yep.
Wagner, dun da da dun da. This is Wagner.
Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord?
So last time he sang the song, you like sit this song to him, to his message, called him, and now he's sending it back again.
I will
So-
go, Lord, if you lead me.
He's getting better at singing it though, I think.
Lord, your people in my heart. What a nice song. What a nice sentiment, you know? That God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. Our God is an awesome God.
Yep.
There's another one that goes like,
God is an
how's
awesome
it go?
God.
Yeah.
Isn't he like the awesome God?
Yeah, there's only supposed to be one, I guess, in that religion, so.
Kind of disturbing. I was going to say, were you there when they nailed him to the tree? Oh,
Yeah, sometimes they call it
That's
across
awful.
the tree for some reason.
sometimes it causes me to tremble. Tremble.
I like Tremble.
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 Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh,
Wasn't everybody there like that guy?
causes me to tremble.
At least everyone who's there is dead now, anyway.
Yeah.
Tremble.
Not like Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess he went through a lot of pain.
Eating my mama for breakfast now. Going
Do
into
you think that resurrection kind of defeats the purpose of dying for your sins?
As I understand it, this is the part that I always I'm like baffled that no one talks about this in the church, because it's kind of the coolest story in the Bible. Is basically Jesus theoretically takes everybody's sins, dies, goes straight. He's like gets everyone in the whole world's sins like applied to him somehow, and then goes to like the lowest circle of hell, basically the very bottom, where all the worst people, because it's like everyone's wrongdoing.
Oh, yeah.
And then he has to battle his way out in 3 days
Whoa.
from the bottom of hell. And
Like Rambo or
escape.
something?
Yeah, basically.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's basically what happens. He's like, his resurrection is like him, like defeating Satan, essentially. But nobody ever talks about it like that
I've
because
never heard of that.
yeah, I don't know if I don't know if it happened like Rambo, but I sort of imagine that it would have, because doctrinally everything like makes sense, really, because he like does the man part of him is sent to hell, but really it's like a trick to like give one man everybody's sins, but that man also has like 1/3 of God too, and so then you gotta like battle it up. I don't know, but it's a little silly.
Like legal loopholes.
Yeah, they legal loopholed it down, and now they like put the Son of God in the very depths of hell, and then like the Doom guy basically has to like shoot his way out, probably.
That'd be a good movie.
It would be a really good movie, but you know, just like all of those Christian theology movies, like the prophecy or Passion of the Christ. Like, who's the audience? Because at a certain point, someone, like most of the people who are into the religion are probably going to be a little pissed off at the handling of it.
About like Constantine, have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, that's what the guy from The Matrix.
The Exorcist too, you know.
Oh, The Exorcist.
Like,
yeah.
Exorcist?
Well, in The Exorcist, God doesn't exactly win. I mean, the priest is like, well, I mean, spoilers, but it doesn't go well.
It doesn't? Doesn't she live? I don't remember.
No, maybe she lives.
Priest gets killed. But like that's like he's sacrificing himself. But that definitely takes place with them. Like Jesus is a real Jesus magic is real.
Yeah,
universe.
that's true. Yeah.
So.
Which that is the thing that you know, Christianity, like modern Christianity, doesn't give a lot of like active attention to, which is that if Jesus magic is real, that also means that there is like the devil. I think a lot of people do blame things on the devil, but yeah, it's tricky.
Listen to have deep talk, you know, folks.
Your tuneless renditions of like old Bible songs are really getting us to think deeply here.
Maybe Jesus has something going on.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
The diner, 'cause I'm gonna have breakfast with my mom.
You know, that really makes me think some deep thoughts about breakfast with moms, you know?
Yeah.
He's really got something there.
Have breakfast with your mom. I haven't had breakfast with my mom
Yeah?
in years.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like lunch, dinners,
Yeah?
several dinners, several lunches, but breakfast?
Not breakfast, huh?
Like,
Yeah, it might have been a while.
don't eat breakfast very often with people unless they're around you in the morning.
My folks, you know, you go and visit them. They live about 5 or 6 hours into eastern Washington. And if you go and visit, unless you leave like really early in the morning, you pretty much have to stay the night, you know. I feel like that's like part of the thing. And then if you stay the night, you pretty much have to have breakfast. So
Yeah.
probably last time I had breakfast with my mom was last time I went and visited them, which I don't remember. I think I went still living at, must have been sometime in 2020. I was still living at 1611, and I brought back a whole bunch of rocks to build a labyrinth.
Did you make breakfast?
Yeah. She pretty much, she does most of the cooking, I think, out there. So.
Where's
good.
buy
I
food?
kinda, Walmart.
Oh, is there Walmart out there?
Yeah, Walmart.
That's where you buy food?
Yeah, pretty much. And there's a Safeway in Soap Lake, but it's a little further. There's like other stores in Moses Lake too, but I think the Walmart is the closest. So they get a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I never buy food at Walmart. I guess we got the Winco is like right by Walmart.
Uh-huh.
So it's not even like value
Yeah, that's
Walmart.
true.
But like, it's kind of crazy when that all your stores have all that food. Like you go in the store, and that food is perishable, like produce.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, that's a lot of produce. Like, are people buying all that produce or what? I don't know.
They must have their PARs set pretty well, right? I mean, like, how much does it change how much people buy? Is that something you can easily track, or is it like you have to make sure you don't run out? Because if you do run out, then you're like losing. There must be some window of like buying enough so you don't run out, but not too much that you're like losing money on it.
Yeah.
But that's an area where doing it by economics probably is like wasteful of food, because really maybe it would make sense to kind of run out. People go like how to go buy something else, or like, you know, don't buy what they came there for, but they don't like that. You don't want that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's like sometimes recently, like they're talking about like economic collapse, or like people are gonna go hungry. But when you go to the store, and there's like piles of food, you're like, oh, I don't know.
And then there's like a store 2 blocks away that has also like different piles of food, like Target and Safeway, like 2 blocks away from each other, have the same food.
Yeah, I've got so much food in my house right now. I actually made it to the store last night.
Yeah.
I didn't even say that, huh?
No, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I didn't get there. I was over there talking. I didn't even get through my day, but I did. I went over there to Trader Joe's. It's on the west side. They close at 9 o'clock, and I went there at like 8:30, and I was like, is this rude? You know, because they close. Like, is it rude to go to a place before they close? It's like, well, they're open.
You just thought about that in your head? You didn't ask anyone? You asked the employees there?
Yeah, I was just thinking, hey, am I being rude right now because I'm already here? But I think it's not the same as a restaurant. Uh-huh. But still.
I definitely don't like to shut down a restaurant, but I have definitely shut down a lot of value villages.
Yeah.
It's like they like turn the lights off and like turn the music off, and then it's like, okay, I guess I better go to the checkout.
Yeah. Oh, when they're closed, like you stay there after, you're trying to stay there after they're closed?
No, not really, but they're like
10 minutes.
Please bring the things, and then and when they finally say like, it's literally the time when we're supposed to be closed, you're like, oh, gotta get in the line. I kind of feel a little bit bad about that though, but
probably happens every day. But I wasn't there. I mean, I made it up in like 20 minutes or something.
Oh yeah, wow.
I got a lot of food.
Good snacks there at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, lots of frozen food. It's gonna be my lunches for a while.
Nice.
I'm working from home.
I have a couple of life things too. I spent a bit of today. I came downtown, got a ride downtown because I couldn't find my wallet today at work.
Whoa.
And then the last time I remember using my wallet was at Far East. So I came down to Far East and I asked them if they found a wallet, and she remembered me coming in yesterday and said that I didn't pull out my wallet. I had cash, and I paid with cash because I used my tips from my job. So and then really that means the last time I probably officially used my wallet was at Grocery Outlet. Mm-hmm. And then I called Grocery Outlet and they didn't find a wallet. Canceled all my cards. I didn't have any, nobody had tried to use the cards or anything.
Yeah.
But I canceled them. Probably it's in my house or in my car.
Wallet?
Still no wallet. Don't know where it is.
Last time you lost your wallet, it was in a jacket.
That wasn't the last time, but that was a time. Yeah.
But you lost it for like...
I lost it for a week.
Good.
Yeah.
You're like, it's gone.
Yeah. I remember finding it in my jacket in the line at the DMV to get my new picture taken. My ID.
How did that happen?
I mean, what do you mean? How did that happen?
How do you wear, you're like desperately looking for your wallet like everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's like the jacket that you like are wearing.
Yeah.
Like
the pocket was up high, you know? Yep. This one was tricky because I know I used my debit card at Grocery Outlet, carried my things to the car, loaded the things in the car. I do remember there being like a minor avalanche in the car, but I did look in my car. I didn't take everything out of my car, and then I also was like in my house and in my garage, and neither of those are like particularly organized, and so like it's possible it could have gotten shuffled into any number of things without me realizing it, and I don't know where it is. So anyway, there's that, and then I'm also trying to buy the house that we're living in, and just talked to the loan officer today.
You're gonna buy that house?
Probably.
Wow.
Because there's no other like, we'd have to move like far out basically otherwise. For what we're like approved for like basically like $300,000 loan.
What? Yeah.
Is that a lot or not a lot? Not a lot. What do you think?
I mean, that's like probably about average for the place, but probably for the property it's worth that. Even the house is falling apart, so even just the property value alone.
Yeah, because of the way that things are, we could have gotten some for that amount of money together. We could have like got something really nice like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When I moved here, so
yeah.
Oh well. But although I don't want to move out to like Centralia or Shelton, and that's like basically we're like looking at like a nice place.
Whatever it is, it'll appreciate. So it's always a good idea.
So anyway, we're doing that thing, trying to figure it out. But that's me right now.
I've had the same wallet for like almost 20 years.
You didn't lose it, huh?
I have not lost it. Yeah.
You got a chain?
Nope.
Maybe I'm gonna get a chain wallet this time.
Yeah. When was the last time you lost your wallet like for good?
I got this one as a birthday present from Madeline, and the wallet that I had before I hadn't lost, so it's probably been 4 years, 5 years maybe. Long time.
I'm gonna call Yellow Fellow.
It's probably lost. I don't know. I'm just afraid that it like I've almost like dropped it on the street before, you know, like it'll fall in my car, like next to the seat.
I didn't use my wallet for a year.
Oh yeah,
Virus time. So I remember
that's a freebie.
I remember putting it back in my pocket. Like I put it on the shelf, and then sometimes I would look at it. I had like $50 in cash in there,
Oh wow, you just left it in there.
and I left it in there for a year. And like every couple of months, I would look at the shelf and be like, "Yep, there's my wallet." Remember
Yeah.
life? What's going on?
The
That's
Google
it.
subscriber you have called is not available.
Doing a
Please
dance
leave a
out
message
there.
after the tone.
And like, what is that weird little man doing? That's a
A
child
dance.
doing a dance. It's a dancing child. Hey, yellow fella. You want to listen to this? This is 2017. I kind of caught it up like yesterday. How long did spiders live? Bye. How long did dead spiders live? Oh, they're already dead.
It's
man.
Wednesday, and it's close to the end of the
This
show.
is the,
So
15th.
thanks, Freddie and Mr. Ginsu,
Hey.
Wow, thank you.
Yellow Fellow,
Oh, y'all for a while.
and bye.
Bye.
This was a. I don't know if that map and stuff is on the wall.
Which map?
The blueprint.
Hey, future, are you eating bugs yet? Or mealworms?
Oh, like the blue.
Freddie's
map of
here.
Thurston County.
Hi, we're looking into the future pretty far. Maybe next April. We're thinking
Oh,
about
man,
that. Are you watching this in 2018 now?
The dead spider's
Nope.
getting a little bit
It's,
threadbare.
2021.
Less stuff on the dead spider.
Bye.
What day was this? I lost count.
Future, it's us, the past. Look at the dead spider is
I think
in
this
color
is like
today,
the 17th to the 18th,
and
right?
we're over here still.
Based in May.
Today is
So look at this one and one more.
Friday,
What's the day of the month?
and still haven't figured out
Come
about
on.
like the iodine thing.
The whole iodine thing? What?
Friday.
I haven't figured out. I wanna.
Friday.
Have
There was
fun.
a day that had the date on it, right?
Yeah, it was, but I lost count.
And we're over here still.
I haven't figured out the whole iodine thing?
Today is Friday, and still haven't figured out about like the iodine thing.
Iodine thing.
The iodine thing.
Friday,
Friday.
the 17th. Bye.
The 17th. You said it.
Oh, I did.
Said it was
Oh.
17th. Yeah.
Oh, I was right then.
Today.
It's us,
Hey,
the past.
Murder
I'm
Mystery.
over here off the screen a little bit, but Mayhem Murder Mystery here. So what do you have to say to the future? I got talking to the mic. Yeah,
Those two had a
talking to the mic. Say something in the
In
future.
the middle, the yellow hair.
I'm so proud of you. You've done such a good job,
It's in your-
and I couldn't have wanted anything more for you.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Yeah.
Go home, you're drunk.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, they had a baby.
Wow. Congratulations, Manhattan Mystery. Manhattan Murder Mystery.
And they named the baby Annie Hall.
Oh.
You know? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, I wonder. I mean, they named the band's name is named after a Woody Allen movie,
Uh-huh.
but now Woody Allen is canceled.
Yeah.
You gonna keep that name?
I don't know.
I
What is that movie even about?
Goodbye.
I don't know if it's actually about a murder, but was Woody Allen canceled because he like is married to his stepdaughter?
Yeah, basically.
But he was like already married to her, like for a while, and then
Yeah.
people decided that he was canceled because of this like, yeah, I think we probably should cancel him. Like it's been
Yeah, it was pretty creepy though when people started realizing how like that she was basically grooming her to be his
yeah, grooming
wife.
is pretty awful. But how come he wasn't canceled before? It was like they
Because society didn't care, I guess.
just like turn the corner and like, yeah, you're canceled now.
It's like, oh, yeah, no,
It's like I've been doing this for a long time. Like
yeah,
suddenly cancel me. I mean, I guess usually you get caught like, you know, like R. Kelly or Bill Cosby.
yeah,
Like we didn't know, but with Woody Allen we kind of knew,
yep.
and then they decided to cancel him later on. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, canceled. Like,
It makes sense that, you know, like morality is a changing thing. You know,
Yeah.
like it's a cultural construct in a sense, and but you know, guys on the wrong side of it now.
yeah. Are you following Rittenhouse? My brother is watching it a lot.
I heard his coverage of the thing from like Monday or Tuesday. I was listening to the show.
Yeah.
And I guess he shot some like Black Lives Matter protesters, basically.
With an AR-15.
Ooh.
Which is like a big assault rifle. And he wasn't supposed to have it, but they let him off on the gun charges and stuff. But
how's the whole thing going? I've heard
he's pretty bad. He should have can we just cancel him? Like,
yeah,
I don't think he's gonna be.
He's not even important enough to be canceled.
Oh,
This is the most important thing he's ever done in his life.
Yeah.
So I think the canceling really only works for like rich, famous people already, and he's like a nobody who shot some people and now is famous. So.
I just hope that he's convicted.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's gonna happen.
From what I've read and seen from like some people I trust for their, I guess, thinking about stuff, sounds like there's no good end result on this one, just because the trial's already become like so fucked.
Yeah.
So.
That's bad. Well, let's listen to one more yellow phone message. And then record message in the future.
But oh man, I'm driving.
Yeah, where?
To
work.
Back to my
home. Residence.
Apartment.
What?
And
apartment.
Yeah, maybe I'll stop at a CVS first.
Get the booster.
I forgot that was an idea that I had, or something.
What does CVS even stand
for?
I don't know, but it's just like Rite Aid though.
Yeah.
Should I do that?
I went to Rite Aid to get the vaccine, and it's like, who's going to Rite Aid? I guess they have. I guess that's kind of similar to the grocery stores. There's like all these stores. They sell like everything they sell at Rite Aid, or they sell at Walmart. I guess people don't want to go to Walmart, but like, they not sell everything they sell at Rite Aid at Safeway too.
Yeah, like Rite Aid's got the seasonal section where you can buy like yard gnomes.
Oh yeah.
In the summer and like I don't know what, like Christmas lights or something.
Yeah. They have like medical products.
Medical products, games, food, beverages.
Yeah.
Like electronics. They like sell phone chargers and stuff.
Yeah, sweatpants maybe.
Hair like shampoo.
Yeah.
Like makeup.
It's like it's like the drugstore.
Yeah.
But now it's like, I don't know, it's like everything's like weird relics, I guess, from like the 50s or something.
Yeah.
It's like it's just still sticking around, something.
And everyone's like being like, oh, we need to expand what we have because people want to buy everything, and then they like keep getting bigger and bigger, and then everything's just this weird, like non-entity now. It's like everything's just like generalized in a weird way.
It's like what kind of store? Maybe it's like a drugs. Do you call it the drugstore? But what is that like?
It's like Safeway and Fred Meyer, and then it's also like Walmart, but then it's tiny. It's like every Rite Aid is smaller than every Fred Meyer.
Yeah.
And every Fred Meyer is usually like smaller than a Walmart, and it's just like, but they're like strange.
Fred Meyer
more selective or something. Somehow?
Fred Meyer's whole thing is that you don't need to go to any other store ever.
Really?
It's like what's on your list today.
Oh yeah.
You know, you find it at Fred Meyer. So you can get your shoes, you can get your drugs, and your booze.
Yeah. You can do that at Rite Aid, too.
Yeah.
As long as you don't care as much about what kind of shoes, booze, or drugs you get, basically. Maybe the drugs are fine, because I feel like that's kind of their real deal, is like medicine.
They got furniture at Rite Aid, too.
Really?
Like table, like lawn furniture at least.
Oh, yeah, lawn furniture,
like maybe like a table, like a shitty table. Like, what can you get at Fred Meyer other than quality things that you can't get at Rite Aid? Like deli products or something?
Oh yeah, you can't get deli products. You can get clothes at both, but you have like a smaller selection at Rite Aid. Like
you can like clothe yourself though.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should do that.
What do you want to get there?
Yeah.
Like I never want to go there. Like I went to Walmart. I mean, I just go to Walmart, and I'm gonna go to Rite Aid. Like, why would you ever go to Rite Aid? Went there because I got the vaccine, but there was like otherwise hadn't been there in many years. Like, why am I gonna go there? I guess that's like why they don't like Walmart though.
Get a mouth guard. I'm worried it's gonna be like $20.
Mouth guard.
He's grinding his
So it
teeth.
might be worth it though.
You gotta get a custom mouth guard, I think. You can't just go buy a mouth guard, right? Or
You can. You
Yeah, my
like
teeth.
you boil the mouth guard and then you bite down on it. It forms your teeth.
What's going on in the world? There's a Rite Aid.
I had one in sports.
You can stop at a Rite Aid.
Probably got
There's
it at
another
Rite
little
Aid.
pharmacy out this way, but I don't really feel like it.
I just realized why people go to Rite Aid, because it's closer than Walmart. They go there.
yeah, it's on the way.
Oh, that bar. Last weekend, and I was talking to this girl there, and
Oh, I'm in pain.
she's like slapping at, like, we were joking about her, like, I really don't even remember how it started, but this, like, little joke began where I, like, dared her to, like, slap me or something and make it actually, like, hurt, and that just became, like, a running joke the whole night, where she was, like, slapping me in the face, and
Did it hurt?
yeah, pretending I was like an asshole or something, you know? I don't even know if I know. But that was kind of,
Is this
that
like
was
a
a
plea for
funny
physical touch?
situation. I guess that's funny. I thought it was funny. She did too. And I think the joke wasn't really that much more complicated than that. At one point, it was like, see if you can actually hurt.
Oh, yo, are you okay?
Yeah, that
That doesn't sound good.
hit me. Hey, future, it's us, the past.
That's right.
It's Thursday.
The 18th. How you feeling?
Did you recover from vaccine side effects? Did you go to the grocery store or buy anything from Walmart?
Buy a house? Buy your own house?
You all felt getting slapped by people at the bar? Bye, future. Oh, yeah, I don't feel great. I got a little bit of... Oh.
That thing's supposed to maybe go under that, and you can put one of the keyboards under it. Maybe, you know? Keyboard stand.
What?
See, this?
Oh, yeah.
Put it under a mixer. Put a keyboard in
Right
there.
now?
No, I mean not right now. But
Oh, I got a light nausea.
Oh.
Definitely, like pain, and headaches.
Yep.
And it's like, kind of, it's like, this is what I was saying last time I had it though, is that it's like, you know it's false.
Yeah.
So, like, usually I don't know, this is the worst part of being sick, is, the dread that it's going to cause permanent harm to you.
Right.
You're like, oh man, am I sick? Am I dying or something? Or am I getting permanently harmed? But this time I know I'm gonna get over it, like tomorrow. So I'm like, wow, I feel bad. Whoa! You know, it's like a game of bad feelings or something like.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't feel great. Like usually it's like, hey, I don't feel great. Like, oh, I'm like, no, I just feel like really bad. Like, hey, no, I feel like crap. Like, yeah. But it's like, oh, I'm not too upset about it. So, hey, just like push through it, I guess. I didn't really want to drive. I was a little concerned about driving. I was like, am I going to pass out or something?
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe I shouldn't be driving at capacity, like unless I'm fully capacitated. Is that a word?
I've never heard anyone use it, but it must be a word. If incapacitated is a word,
Yeah.
capacitated must be a word.
I want to be fully capacitated before I do.
You know, operate heavy machinery, basically.
Yeah. Which is pretty heavy. The car is pretty heavy,
Yeah.
and I own it. So.
I have crashed a car because I was sick before.
What, really?
I mean, I was like falling asleep driving it because I was sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
how sick were you?
Let's see. I was sick. I don't remember. I was in college.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think I had a difficult time sleeping, and I was sick. I was going to school anyway. That was like the worst part, probably. And then trying to park, I like scraped up against another car.
Oh.
Yep.
You passed out?
I guess I must have passed out.
Or you're just like kind of dizzy?
And I was
ugh.
like not that operating my body well, and then I wasn't operating my body well, so I wasn't operating heavy machinery well.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel a little dizzy. Maybe I shouldn't be driving, but but I'm going to anyway. I think my brother has a work. I almost was going to call you or my brother and be like, hey, can you drive me around today?
Oh yeah, I would have, but I don't have my driver's license. Where the hell is it? I can't find it.
You're legally incapacitated, huh?
If I could drive, I'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm fine too. I feel mostly fine. I was just thinking, I had the thought.
Yeah.
Like maybe, but people are worse.
Yeah.
Lots of people, way worse. All right, well, we're getting down to it. We got about 5 minutes left. What are we going to do? Should we listen to another message?
Well, Yellowtail's getting slapped by a girl.
One more.
Says,
I don't really know what I was gonna elaborate on with that story.
You're not?
But didn't really have much else to say about that.
Huh?
he doesn't have much to say about
It
it.
was weird. First they met and we developed a weird joke together. After talking
Sounds real weird.
to each other. It lasted like 30 minutes of this interaction. That was like at the tail end of it. So, there's that. I was out somewhere else last weekend where I went out and bartenders just let me leave, like, without paying my bill.
What? Yeah, how'd that happen?
They're like, you already paid it, man. They're like,
one of these?
being nice.
Is that ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had one ibuprofen in many, many years.
It's a good, vitamin.
Fall is coming to an end here. Get around to the winter time. What's that?
I'm gonna. I think that the pain is part of the vaccine's like process, and if I don't feel the pain,
You think so?
then yeah.
All right.
What is that? Finished burrito from Taco Bell. My last
Taco
one.
Bell.
Not very good.
Yeah, could have told you that.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, you could not eat it. I think you told me this. I was thinking about going to Taco Bell, and then you told me that what I had told you. And now I'm saying it again,
Yeah.
which is you never feel good about going to Taco Bell afterwards.
You never feel, better.
Yeah, you're like, hey, I'm hungry, or whatever it is that you're feeling when you want to go to Taco Bell.
Usually worse afterwards.
Like, I'm going to go to Taco Bell, and you're like, I feel sick now. I'm
Yeah.
hungry, now I'm sick. The Far East is good, though. That makes me full in a good way.
Oh, I love Far East.
Healthy
My
feeling.
favorite.
That's why I wanted to eat it today.
Yeah.
Because
What'd you get? Snow Peas Mania?
I did. Snuffy's
Nice.
Mania.
Let's go for that Kung Pao chicken. That's my favorite one.
I ordered it at my home. My brother was there. And I was like, yeah, I want to get Snoopy's Mania. He's like, what did you say? And I was like, oh, yeah, that is a crazy name. I'm like,
I'm a Snow Peas maniac.
I'm a maniac for this stuff. I don't know where you get snow peas. I wonder if they're frozen.
Yeah, are they like
have them at the store?
winter peas? Is that what it is? Snow peas? Because they're like there are some peas that are like a fall producing winter crop, basically. Could be that.
They grow in the snow, huh?
Maybe.
Can you buy them? Maybe you gotta go to the Asian store to buy the snow peas.
Yeah, could sell them.
Thinking about these giant piles of produce.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's just piling up in the store.
Yeah, so many piles in all these stores. Like, what's happening? I ate I don't eat a lot of produce. I end up eating just like the frozen food or something at the house, and then I'm like, I'm gonna buy this like, I bought a bunch of like persimmons. Called kaki, Japanese called kaki, and then they melted on the table instead of eating them. I just
What are
let
they?
them, they rotted.
Oh, it's like frozen food?
It was fruit.
They melted?
I just left them there until they rotted and melted, and then I was like, oh my god, I like looked at this like black puddle, and I was like, what is that? I was like, oh, those are those old fruits that I bought like a long time ago and then didn't touch it, and now it's a puddle. My eggplant melted. The persimmon melted. My potatoes are old. I didn't eat them. I gotta have a plan, maybe.
I eat a lot of vegetables when I got into baking and like chop them up, throw them in the oven.
Yeah.
425. I was doing 450, but I think that's too hot.
Yeah, longer, shorter for longer.
Yeah.
Slow roast.
Yeah.
Then they're roasted. And it's roasted or slow roasted.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, slow roasted vegetables. That's like fancy. But
I like mediumly fast.
Oh, you
I
do?
like the fastness.
Stick them in there.
Yeah.
That's roasting. Roasted sounds so fancy, but all it is.
Oh no!
All it is put the stuff in there. Oh, ow! My arm hurts doing this. Look at this. Ow, ow! All right.
I wasn't ready for the end.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thursday.
What a nice text.
We're on TCTV channel 22, 11:30. Check it out. Yeah, what is the name on YouTube? 360-364. Call me a message. Get on TV. Not the other number from yesterday. YDHWM.com. Little neat. Yeah. Man, this song, thank you. TCTV, the baby, there's episodes of books, sports, family, Mark Carplay, Rebecca, Southfly.com. Down North, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. And girls, it's you watching. Thank you. Hey, John.
Hi, John.
Hell yeah, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.